So for the past few months, I have been feeling a little bit like a woman with a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. So I am standing in front of all of these video topic options and nothing inspires me. Nothing seems to work. I pull something out and I try it on and I reject it. I return it to the closet. So basically what's been happening is I've been recording a lot of videos that you have not seen. So I record a lot of videos that I, for whatever reason, decide are just not good enough to post here on this channel. And so sometimes it's because I feel as though I could do a much better job, a much clearer job of explaining the topic. Maybe I could be more succinct. Often I could be more succinct. Sometimes I feel as though it's a very complex topic and I want to maybe break it down into smaller, more digestible chunks of information, to smaller videos. Sometimes I just feel like I'm a blathering, bumbling idiot and I'm constantly tripping over my words. And sometimes it's just because I realize how atrocious my grammar is. It's embarrassing. I can't put it out like that. So I'm acutely aware of the fact that there's this camera in front of my face, and I have difficulties sort of focusing sometimes and staying in the moment with my thoughts and the things that I'm talking about. I'm often sort of thinking ahead to what I need to talk about next. And so I end up having to do retake after retake after retake. And so again, for whatever reason, what ends up happening is I reject the video as I'm in the editing process. I look at it and I realize I can't post this. It's just not good enough. And so what will often happen is I'll re-record that same topic, get to the editing process, and sometimes I will either reject it or I'll re-record it yet again, which is a very time-consuming thing. And I don't know if I'm just being perfectionistic, if I'm being overly critical of my own work, but in any case, being on YouTube is a very scary thing for me. It's very intimidating putting myself out there, and I want more than anything to put out quality content that has perceived value by a lot of people. Not only do I value my reputation as a singing teacher, but I value your time, and I want to make sure that when you've watched one of my videos, you feel as though it was time well spent. And so I don't know, again, if I'm just being too hard on myself, if I'm just placing too much pressure on myself. I could certainly record videos every single day and basically fill up this channel with a bunch of fluff, a bunch of filler in between the good content. But that's not what I'm about. That's not really who I am. I want to make sure that what I'm putting out here is quality, and quite frankly, I imagine that you have better things to do with your days as well. So sometimes when a woman is standing in front of her closet full of clothes and she has nothing to wear, that's the time to go shopping. So today I am doing a little bit of shopping. I want to again open up the floor for your questions and comments and suggestions for vocal topics. I'm not quite sure yet whether or not I want to do this in a Q&A format like last time. It was a little bit difficult sometimes for me to answer some of those questions. They were very complex. But if you can think of any vocal topics that are fairly narrow in their focus, that would give me some new inspiration, I would very much appreciate your offering your suggestions. Bear in mind that I do tend to kind of get into a lot of detail. I'm a very detail-oriented person, and so what somebody else might be able to explain in a matter of a few sentences, I am more likely to explain over several minutes. So keep that in mind. I want to make sure that when I'm recording these videos that I am offering you a lot of sort of, we'll say, background information so that you have a more comprehensive understanding of how whatever it is that I'm teaching you fits into a more systematic approach for training your voice, and to understand sort of that the voice itself is, you know, that functional unity that we need to be able to kind of get in balance, and all the parts, although they have their own individual jobs, they work as a whole unity to be able to produce the kinds of sounds that we want to produce with our voices. All right, thank you so much for watching today and for bearing with me and for being ever so patient with me. I love you guys. I appreciate you a lot. I appreciate your support. The responses that I get with my videos have been overwhelmingly positive, and so I don't know why I'm second guessing. I don't know why I have so much self-doubt here, but I do. But I'm going to take a leap of faith, and I'm going to post this video even though I am second guessing my decision here. I'm going to post it, And I'm also going to work really hard at trying to get some of that content out to you really soon. Some of those videos that I've just been sitting on because I'm just not so sure about, I'm going to make sure that I get them out to you really soon. So if you want to know when those videos are out, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel and also click the thumbs up button to let me know that you like this video. Thanks for watching.